Good morning, Animals. I got the little animal with me here. Hey, what's going on? It's 9 a.m. on a Monday morning. Normally, I would do my morning routine a little earlier than this, but getting started up. I'm going to set up an Instagram Live at the same time that I do this. I'm probably just going to take about 10-15 minutes and run through a nice, easy morning routine. So it's about 9 a.m. on a Monday, 10 a.m. Normally, I would do this at like 4 in the morning, but on Monday, I was a little sick this morning, wasn't feeling great, so I'm home and I get to enjoy the day, hang out with the pooch, and get my morning started a little bit later. So I'm going to Instagram Live at the same time I do this. I'm working on a few things here, guys. Bear with me. Let's see. Let's do a live. Alright, I'm going to set this live here. Good morning, animals. So I got two things going on over here, a YouTube Live and an Instagram Live. I'm just going to do a little my morning routine. Normally this shit happens at 4 a.m., so there's not a lot of explaining. It takes me 5-10 minutes. But it's about 10 a.m. now, chilling. Good, the animal. What are you doing, Leia? Hey, what's up, baby? So, Leia, it's her month anniversary. We adopted her from the shelter a month ago, and she's been such a good girl. You are a good girl, Leia. You are a good girl. You want to come up? Oh, you went down. She's so good. So, guys, I'm just going to do a little movement. I like to usually just start up, a couple arm openers, touch back, touch forward. And then I like to start getting into some squats right away. I like 10 squats. I hang out at the bottom a little bit. Yeah, Leia, we playing. Oh, I hang out at the bottom a little bit. I'm going to hit about 10. I hang out at the bottom a second. You know, I usually don't get this playtime in here, but it is kind of cute. It is cute. It is cute. I'm going to bite your ear. So just 10 squats, nice and easy. And we playing. I usually don't get this playful in the morning. At 4 in the morning, it's usually, there's not as much excitement. But, like, I'm out. But she's still training. Okay, I've only had her a month, and she's from the shelter. So she is a little mouthy, but we've been training that out of her. Good girl. Okay, watch that mouth. Good. What a good girl. She's being a good girl. Okay, it's only been a month, and you've been a good girl. Watch your mouth. Mouth. Good girl. Lay all the way down. Oh, you can pull up. Good girl. Stay there, Leia. So, I'm going to get a little bit of pass-through. I know, the stick is scary. So, I'm going to get a few pass-throughs with the stick. Anything will work. I got my staff of fucking power here, like it's Lord of the Rings. I'm just going to get a couple pass-throughs. Careful, make sure you don't smack anything around you. So I like to go as wide, a nice wide grip here. Shrug my shoulders up. I'm just going to get 10 pass-throughs, nice and smooth, guys. Easy like a Monday morning. Leia is like super scared. Come here, Leia. I know you're scared. Ooh. It's a stick. Leia's a little confused. I don't know, maybe in her past life she had a bad experience with the stick. Hopefully not. But she's a good girl. It's been good. Let's get a nice little rotation with the stick. So see how I'm getting a nice rotation. I'm getting a big rotation here. All the way around. Let's see. We got anyone on here? Boom. All right. We got a little bit. It's going on, guys. I'm just loosening up. This is just some easy morning movements. Like I said, if I don't explain these, this only takes me about 5-10 minutes in the morning. It really gets me going. You know, nothing like starting a day savage. I like to ease into it straight on, bicep to ear. So look, bicep to ear. I really want to stretch out my lats. You know, I take a lot of time observing the animals, and I see my dog when she wakes up in the morning, she does a little stretching for like 2-3 minutes, and then she's ready to go any time of the day. And you know, they call me the Manimal, so I'm trying to think like the animals think and do pretty much the same thing. When I get up, I'm fucking at it. You know, I do a little bit of movement. I know this doesn't look like a lot, but I'm just starting the day. I don't really, on Monday night, I'm not really going to train hard until a little later. I'm going to catch a few lunges with this overhead, and I twist, push back on the lead foot. Go to the knee. So I have some matting here. So this is just some puzzle mats that look like marble. You know, fuck it. If you're going to set up a home gym, home office, fucking make it look dope. So I got the marble flooring, You know, even like my board, you know, I got a glass board for my vision board, for my battle board. Why get a regular whiteboard? I only need one. I'm not really gonna beat the shit out of it, so I may as well get the glass board. You know, I like my battle board. I have this up. Everything I want to do in a day: training, movement, nutrition, read and write, promoting content. I'm doing that right now. And movement. Look at how many things I'm doing here. Recovery, breath work. Probably do that in a little bit. Mindset, visualization. So everything I do in a day, my daily habits, and we're our daily habits, right? I have on the board. So when I come back in my home gym, I look at the board. I'm like, all right, training, movement, nutrition, sets me up. All right, what am I thinking about? What are the things I need to do every day? After I do a few of those lunges, I'm going to get down to the ground a little bit. And everyone's seen these before, right? Cat, camel. I'm going to get 10 of those. Now I'm going to do some Feldenkrais stuff, which looks simple, but really pays dividends. I extend one arm out, one leg. Now I see a lot of people do like bird dogs, where they just bring a knee to elbow. That's cool, but that's only working us in the frontal plane still, right? I want to go transverse. I want to go all the way to the other side. So if I did it on this side, I want to go all the way, touch my forehead, bring the knee across, and open up. I think the reason a lot of people have all kinds of injuries is because you're so fucking stiff in one plane of existence, or you want to be able to move around. I watch the fucking animals a lot. I spend a lot of time in nature, and man, their mobility is fantastic. And they're not doing all kinds of crazy yoga, you know, they're not doing yoga classes every day. They just move well, because they just move well. And that's just something to think about. The second you start your day, start moving well. You know, the second you start your day, just start moving good. So I like that one. I like the same thing, reverse. Leg flat. I'm usually doing 5 to 10 of these on each side. I might even rotate through. I'm just doing a quick version here. Actually, why am I doing a quick version? I'm just fucking chilling. So I'm going to take my time with this. If anyone has any questions, I see I got a couple people on the live. Let me know. Probably going to make a little breakfast after this. Like I said, my Monday morning today just wound up being a fucking blessing and being easy. Sometimes it's not like that. This, guys, take a look at this. It's a great neck exercise to loosen up your neck, especially if you have like a desk job, your neck's forward a lot. Put my head on the floor, and I'm going to integrate my neck with my shoulders and spine. So guys, we got to start thinking about integration, right? Don't think about, what's a good stretch of my neck? What's a good stretch of my shoulder? What's a good exercise for the... How do I use my whole body to do what I need to do? So on this neck exercise, simple as shit. I put my hands together. I imagine there's like a pencil in between my hands. I raise the shoulder as I look at that shoulder. Then I lower it. Then I raise the other one and look at it and lower it. I do that a few times, and I try to keep this arm straight and extend it as high as possible. I'm driving the other one with that elbow straight into the ground. Rotate. And look towards the shoulder that comes up. And back down. Towards the shoulder that comes up. Now I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to look away from that shoulder. Okay, do you feel like that? This feels really good for my upper back and neck. Then I'm going to start incorporating the legs. As I shift, I just actually got a crack out of my back just by starting that movement. So you could get some chiropractic style work out of this. My knees drop down. Boom. See my knees drop down. Okay. Boom. All right. After I do a few of these, I'm just going to get my hips up and just let my back fall. It's like a little reset. You see babies do this all the time. They're kind of resetting their back. And I know I tend to have some lower back issues sometimes. I do a lot of driving, a lot of wrestling, and the combination of the two fucks me up sometimes. Then I'm going to get some bridges. I got these from wrestling and jiu-jitsu, right? Feet close, I bridge. I bridge. I bridge. I bridge. And I'm back on my knees. Now, I just want to take a couple minutes. I want to foam roll. So I have a little time. Normally I wouldn't foam roll until I got to the gym. But I don't have to be at the gym until about 5 o'clock tonight. Go into a law MMA, getting some cage wrestling, Aljo's class, and do some pad work with Longo. So I'm gonna do my foam rolling now, and then I'll probably get breakfast after this. So on the foam roller, guys, if you never use the foam roller, don't use it this way. We don't want to fucking sit on this foam roller, right? Let's not make it X-rated. I put it down, and this is gonna act almost like a massage. All right, I sit on the foam roller. Hey, Leia. Leia's back. Okay, she's not scared of the stick. I put the stick down. So Leia, I'm just stretching, and look at this stretch. Look, perfect. See, she stretched. Downward dog. You want upward dog next? No, she just did one stretch. That's it. That's all she felt she needed to do. Right? Beautiful. Leia just did one stretch, couple seconds, good to go, right? Now I'm gonna start leaning on this foam roller, and I should, oh, give me a kiss. Kisses? Oh, I tell you what, for only having her a month, and look, she's stretching again, good girl. We're stretching, that's right. Ooh, I made a lot of cracks out of my back. So look, I put my feet on the ground here, and I'm just rolling on the foam roller on my back. I got a pretty stiff one, haha, I got a pretty stiff one. Can't fucking help but be dirty. Holy shit. I got the one with ridges for anyone's pleasure, really. And I happen to like that one. If you need a softer one, what, you playing with this? This isn't a toy. This isn't a toy, Leia. Oh, you're good. So, oh, she is so, I can't even fucking deal. She's so cute. I had her a month. We go to the park all the time. You know, I'll tell you what, for being active, just get a dog and do the right thing with them. She likes being outside. She's athletic. So I'm going to foam roll my back first here. Then I want to go on the side and get my hip. I like to cross one foot over the other so I have good balance. And I'm going to start to roll this into my hip, my ass cheek here. And I'm just taking my time. If I feel a little tight, I'm leaning into it. All right. I'm just loosening up. This is a really good way to start the morning. If you have the half hour in the morning, do it. Oh, you're leaving your butt on me? Okay. That's cool. All right, now I'm gonna do the other side. My other side has actually been a little tight, so I might take a little more time on this. So I just sit my butt cheek on it. I straighten that leg out, crisscross over the other. My other hand is here for support. I'm just gonna start leaning into it. For me, I'm gonna go a little on the side because the spot that hurts on me is right on my far hip. I'm just gonna lean into it. You know what's good too? Take a deep breath into it. So I'm leaning on it. And as I breathe out, I'm actually trying to settle more into this. So if you have any spots that are like super tight, you can just lean on the foam roller here. Listen, it's not a miracle, but it'll make it feel a little bit better, right? I mean, there's a reason I like to get a massage once a week. That's a little time consuming, but I could always foam roll for a couple minutes, and it definitely keeps me fresh. I think sometimes people may overly do this, but don't be afraid to put this in their routine. Oh, fuck. You know when you... Listen, my ass is sore, not from anything bad, but... Shit. And then she's been sleeping in the bed, so I'm kind of like with my feet on her. I think we mess ourselves a lot up when we sleep. So I think this hip, she was sleeping on this side, and I put my leg on her last night. I think it threw me off a little bit. But I'm feeling a lot better now. Good. All right. And guys, I feel ready to fucking get going with my day. Miss Spooky Peters, I gotta come out and visit you one day. I'm all healed up for my fight. You met me at the worst, the most banged up. I know I looked pretty, but my body's a little taxed. Guys, hope you liked the live feed. I want to start doing more of these. Had a little time in the morning. DM me, let me know what you think. All right, and if there's anything you want to see, let me know. This was a pretty simple one. All right.